Whether your candidate wins or loses in this year's election, something special did happen. This election year, young people in Pembroke Pines experienced the satisfaction of voting for the first time in their lives. High school students in Pembroke Pines from West Broward, Flanagan, and Pembroke Pines Charter High Schools decided to make their voices heard and get involved in this year's election. At Flanagan High School, the students wanted to become more politically active, so they formed a club called PACE.
PACE is political awareness and civic engagement. It's a student organization that a bunch of my students came together last year and decided they wanted to get more involved in the political process. They wanted to make sure that students their age were also getting involved, especially with the elections. So they decided to form this group, and they've been trying to reach out to the student body and student bodies in different schools to get kids involved in the political process.
The PACE Club at Flanagan High School registered more than 200 students to vote and helped educate them on the voting process.
Well, I find it the importance in it is that when you're civically engaged at such a young age, you become an educated voter. And when you're an educated voter, it's like you have the higher likelihood of making the better decision. And so when you start at a young age being civically engaged and politically aware, you already know of like what your surroundings are. You're not oblivious. And especially at a young age, you get as a student, instead of having like, I have nothing against like parents influencing your political ideals, but it's like as an individual, you yourself get to pretty much identify what you believe is the best for your own country, is best for your own community, is best for your own district in a sense.
Lynette isn't even old enough to vote yet, but she's already part of the PACE program. And for her, politics hit close to home.
I just love politics. I've been raised in a political household. My mom came from Cuba, so I've always been interested in like socialism, communism, and just the left as well as the right, because my mother is very right while my father's very left.
At Pembroke Pines Charter High School, students registered to vote gathered in the auditorium with city officials to discuss the importance of voting.
Today we have early voting. On our campus we have the Southwest Regional Library, which is hosting early voting for everybody in Broward County. But we have our first-time voters in our senior class that are eligible to vote. We've also invited the other surrounding high schools, including West Broward and Flanagan, and they're coming to join us and the mayor and city commissioners as we walk over to the library and cast our first votes.
After casting their votes for the first time, I asked the students how it felt and what it meant for them.
It felt really powerful, honestly. It was a great feeling because you get to impact the outcome of the next 4 years. And then it was very intense in there. You could tell it was very quiet. It was basically a powerful feeling, it felt good.
I've been following the election for a long time now. I think it's really important. It's going to decide my future, especially going to college and stuff like that, so it's a big deal.
Finally turn 18 and then go and vote, it's like life-changing.
It's important for young people to vote because it kind of tells them that, yes, your vote, that you have the power to at least help shape this country, help shape the future of the country that you were raised in, where you grew up, where you immigrated to. It tells them you have power here.
I feel like I can make a difference for our country and that I am actually a part of it now, that I have voted today.
High school students in Pembroke Pines making a difference and casting their first votes. Reporting for Pembroke Pines, I'm Carlton Smith.